Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Lernerville. Ran a decent time in practice. I've ran a little bit faster in like the low 9s or into the 8s, but this track's pretty clean. Hopefully we can run about the same thing or a little bit faster here in qualifying. Got to run right up there on the edge. Try to be the fastest way around. Just keep the momentum up in these cars and try not to go over, basically. It's so easy to go over the edge, and the line up here is starting to get real thin already. Like, it's not getting slicked off yet. It is a little bit in 3 and 4 on the entrance, but to me, it's easier to go over in 1 and 2 if you go in too high. Like, you slide up so much in 1 and 2, in my opinion. So I try to get off the gas, get the car slid in, and keep it straight right along the edge of the grip. It was a decent 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I feel like, is where you can make up a ton of time, though, if you could really hit the outside right. Try to have a little bit lower of an entrance, try to keep more speed in. Ran an 18.016, which isn't great. I want to get into the 9s. Try to get way up here on the edge in 3 and 4. It should be a little bit faster of a lap, I think. 18.12, that's it? Damn. I really thought that was going to be in the 9s. But I pretty much ran identical laps, which is unfortunate. Really thought that second lap was going to be better. Maybe the entrance to 1 and 2 didn't really help out. Going in a little bit lower. Might have just been a little bit too sideways. Scrubbed a little bit more speed off, I don't know. Because what was the speed here? About, the lowest I got was 66. And it went down slowly. This one went down a lot quicker. We got down to 64. Okay, so going in a little bit higher does help out a little bit more. But currently we are 4th. Hopefully we can stay there. We'll be in heat number 2 also then. And there are 16 cars in this race. I think everybody moves on to the feature with 16 cars. So should be interesting. And I'll bring you guys back when we're getting ready to go green. Alright, so we qualified 4th still. So that means we'll be on the outside lane for the heat and also the outside lane in the feature too, which actually kind of works out pretty well for us in my opinion. But they ran a 9:39 in qualifying. That is really fast, so good lap by the 11. We'll see if they can keep it clean and keep it on the track here in the heat race before our heat race. The 6 car is going to be the leader in ours. He ran a 9:78 in practice, so yeah, he's pretty quick as well. There's a lot of fast people here because I'm car number 4. I don't really recognize, I recognize number 3, but I don't recognize number 1 or 2's name, so they're interesting names to me. I don't know where they're from. Where are they from? I'm interested. Both Canada. Okay. I would have expected like French or France or something like that. I don't know. But let's watch these heat races. They still have like a minute for people to register up. I wish people would join a little quicker. That'd be nice. But if you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like and subscribe if you want to see some more. Is everybody actually here? Yeah, all 16 people are here, so that's good. We're waiting on 7th place, I think, to join in. Yeah, I think 7th place hasn't joined in back here. So that's the only person they are waiting on currently. This should be a fun race, though. I haven't ran Lernerville in these cars in a long-ass time. I just feel like I haven't ran this track in a long time, either. It's been a really fat minute. I don't even remember the last time I did run them. It might have been in the super late models, but I doubt it. I want to say maybe the 305 sprint cars or the 358 modifieds, because it's been a long time. Like, this track feels like it doesn't come around too often, but it is a lot of fun when you do get it. Everybody's freaking revving their motor. I don't know if they're trying to get gas out of the car or like the engine warmed up more. I have no clue. But it should be a good race. We'll see if they can keep it on the track. So it looks like 7th place never joined up. He just isn't going to do the race, I guess. I don't know. It's a very tight, narrow pit lane exit. So you may want to come out single file like they are. Because trying to come out double file is going to be rough, I feel like. A very vibrant pink number 11 car. He's blinking a little bit too, which is terrifying. What is his ping at? His ping is fine. The 9 car is one to watch out for. He has 258. In Australia, so that's kind of a little scary. But we'll see if they can keep it together, not go over the wall of dirt over there, the mound on the edge. It's so easy to. Don't know what the 3 car is doing. There was already some stuff that happened Oh, this is funny. Is the 16, is that actually the 16 in this heat? Yes, it is. The 16 and the 11 got into each other in practice. The 16 apologized immediately, and the 11 just yelled at him, so it was kind of funny. We'll see if they get together at all. But the 11 is going to be out front, so it's going to be hard to catch him, I feel like, for the 16 starting in 4th. But we'll have to watch that throughout the entire race between the 16 and 11. I want to see what happens with the guys starting on the bottom, like the 3 and the 14 back here.
Green flag, green flag.
Because the bottom lane is not the fast way around. The 3 car had a really bad start, got really sideways there. 1 car able to keep that outside lane. 11's going to slide up there. The 1 car could cut down. No, he actually keeps the outside. The 11 car let him have the lane on the outside, which is shocking. He's going to try to slide up here. Yep, and the 1 car had a good cut down there. I think he's actually going to lead that lap barely. He's probably going to throw a slider right back on the 11. He does. 11 car cuts down right the last second off the exit. Really shallow entrance for the 11. One car had a really good cut down there. One of the cars is off in turn 4. I don't know which one that was. I don't see the 14, so it might have been him. 11 car is still out in the lead now. Go back and see if this 1 car can catch the 11 here. He has like a really high entrance and tries to cut it down a little bit through the slick. I don't know if that's a better move or not off of turn 3 and 4. Kind of does it in both corners. He goes in like super high and then like cuts down. Like you see he goes really high here. Oh no, he kept it high there. Okay, he kept it all the way through, which I feel like is the faster way around 3 and 4. 1 and 2 that could work because it's not as slick. Oh, he got real close to that edge. I want to see if this 1 car can catch the 11. They had a really good battle for the first couple laps. What lap are they on? They're on lap 5 out of 8. 1 car is really aggressive up on that edge. Top 5 are pretty close to each other still, but it's single file running. The 16 did get into 3rd, so good for him. He had a good start, I guess. 3 cars back to 4th. He started in 3rd, but he started on the bottoms, and he had a really sideways start. It's going to be tough to run this edge in the heat and the feature. 1 car is definitely catching him, though. Very close to his bumper, right on it. I think he's going to try to throw a slider here in 3 and 4. He's on the inside. Goes super low. Slides up in front of the 11. 11 car cuts back down. 11's going to lead that lap barely. They are on the final lap right now. 11 car threw a slider. 1 car went super low there, which was very interesting. He's going to throw the slider back in the last corner of this heat race. He's going to try to park it in front of him. No, 11 car gets a good turn down. Who got it? I think the 1 car got it. I think the 1 car beat him out barely at the line. Good race. Good freaking heat race. The 1 car ended up pulling it out there at the end. That was a really good battle. I had a feeling the 1 car might have gotten him there, because he was really fast right along that edge. That was a good heat race. Now we're going to try our chance at it. Track's a little bit more worn in. Going to be a little harder to run that outside line. Just have to be a little careful with it. Like I said, I feel like it's easier to go over the edge in 1 and 2, just because the way it slides into that corner. 3 and 4 is just a lot tighter, though. Everybody already registered or joined in this one. Nice. But, hopefully we could have as good of a heat race as those guys did.
Line up on the outside.
I am going to be starting on the outside, which is beneficial, I feel like, in my opinion. Especially for the feature race. I think the feature race, that's going to be big. Definitely going to start in 3rd gear, so I only have to shift once. Because it has a pretty good jump, and I won't be too bogged down like I would be in 4th gear. 4th gear, I just wouldn't have to shift. But it's just such a slow start, I feel like. 3rd gear just has more of, like, oomph to it. Like, just you get up and go a little quicker. I don't know which one is better, though. Dang, this slick is so thick so far in 3 and 4. Definitely easy to go over in 3 and 4 because you have to run right along that edge to be really fast. Try to be really aggressive here in the heat race with running the outside. We'll see. 1 and 2 is right along the edge as well, so yeah, this track's going to be destroyed by the time we're done with it.
Radio check. Can you hear me?
Like, in the feature, it's going to be done. So it's going to be real hard to run. Pace cars off.
Green flag, green flag.
Luckily didn't get too sideways there, had a pretty decent start. Two car not going to have the momentum to throw that slider, which is great. I'm going to try to run close to the edge, but like not right up on it. I'm going to be kind of in the slick in a way. I'm going to be more careful in 1 and 2 for sure. Because I get more nervous in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 I'm a little bit more aggressive with a lot of the times. We do have a little bit of a gap behind us, but I want to try to catch the 6 car here. Got real nervous going into that corner. I feel like I have a little bit lower of an entrance in the 6 car. I try to slide up into the grip a little bit instead of getting it right off the jump. Just because how much this track slides, it scares me. Going in too high. But 3 and 4 I just feel more comfortable with. It has a little bit more banking, in my opinion. I don't know if that's actually true or not. But it's got a little bit more banking to the feeling of it. Or just more of a curve at the top. I don't know, like a berm. 6 car is running really well, though. My car stayed really straight there on that corner. That was a good 3 and 4. I get so nervous going into 1. Like, you could hear me get all the way off the throttle and everything. 1 and 2 is definitely my detriment. All the way through the slick in that one. That wasn't great. Only got 2 laps to go, though, so come on, let's just not screw it all up. 2 car is starting to catch us a little bit. Ooh, I almost went over there. That was like right on the edge. That was very close. Just don't do anything stupid. Don't go too hard. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing the 6 is, just going a little bit lower. Because the 2 car is not gonna catch us on that last corner. He was a little bit further away. I'll take 2nd though. We'll be starting 4th for the feature race, which isn't that bad. I don't believe there'll be a consolation race at all, because there is only 16 of us. So we should go straight to the feature race, I believe. Once everybody passes the start finish, I don't know. I don't know what they're waiting on. I'm confused. I'm just gonna get out the car. I don't really know what they were waiting on. Okay, now we're going.
Hold it.
Yep, consolation race is skipped. We will be starting in 4th for the feature, which is nice. At least we'll be on the outside lane, because that is the faster lane around. The 11, though, is really fast, and he's going to be starting in 3rd, right on the inside of us. We'll see how aggressive people are right off the bat. There are cautions in the feature race here. But if you do go over the edge, it won't really bring out a caution at all. You got to be careful with that.
Sorry about that, Cody. That was my bad, man.
And hopefully we could keep our spot and maybe move up here in the race.
I was just saying that was, sorry about the little bit of contact in the heat race there.
10 seconds left.
I
guess the 9 and 12 got together. Which I didn't really know.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of people going over, I assume.
So antsy.
A lot of people going over the edge probably in this feature race.
Shit happens, bro. It's just a game. At some point, you know, just fucking
start to go, I
aggravate.
guess.
Every time I get in the race, I get taken out. But it's all good, bro.
Should be on the outside.
That's unfortunate.
Just a game, buddy. Take care.
In the 11 says that. That's kind of funny. Because he was the one yelling at somebody in practice. I might want to start in 4th gear here just because there's so much slick up top.
I hear something way back there. Is that you? Can hear you. Speak up.
We'll see how this goes. The 16.
Shut up, shit. Shut up and shit.
I don't know what the hell he just said. The 16 starting right behind the 11, which is kind of funny. That should be interesting. Hopefully,
Look at who blah. I ain't
we don't
heard
get
you a
collected
word
in
you
something
say.
if that happens.
The fake setup is shit.
One more time around.
Well, one to go.
Just takes a real driver to get up on the wheel, boy.
25 laps
I
here.
don't think it's you though.
25 laps. We'll see how.
Damn, another one in the very
long this
back
takes.
talking crazy.
Because if people are just going over the edge, we won't have many cautions. But if people get wrecked on the track, we'll have a good
He
amount of
ain't lying.
cautions.
That makes sense since he's won, but I'm 11 and I'm up here. You guys in the back, so have fun.
Green
All
flag.
there's on in the back that I fucked
Had a
up.
decent jump, to be honest.
Stop running your mouth, dog.
I will pit this time.
Hey, calm down, buddy. You're in the very back. Just take care. Breathe.
You guys talking shit in the race. Ooh, got really
Mm,
sideways
happy?
there. Had a bad entrance.
Inside. Still there. Inside's clear.
Really got to get on the brakes to not go over there.
Inside. Clear.
Okay, was not clear there. Thank you. Dang it, I got on the brakes a little bit too hard. That's my bad. I got way too sideways going in that corner trying to avoid the 11.
Yeah, my bad.
It was just a big checkup up here for me. I can't see a thing. Holy shit.
Working the bottom. Inside. Clear.
I'm running so bad these first couple laps. So I tried getting on the brakes a little bit going in the corner to avoid the 11, and that screwed everything up. Because it's so slick, if you hit the brakes a little bit too hard, you're going to be flying sideways like I was. I did that a couple corners in a row. It's hard to see the edge too because all the guys in front of you. All the dust coming up in the air. 3 cars running really well. I kind of want to run that a little bit lower of a line in 1 and 2. Ooh, don't go over. I felt like the car was going up the track there.
In front of you on the high side. Good job. 20
Sounds like
laps to
somebody
go.
went over. 1 car was on the edge there, it looks like. Definitely some people running the bottom. You can see the grip coming in on the lower side. I do feel like 1 and 2 works down here though, if you can keep it straight off the exit. 'Cause I am catching the 11 a little bit there in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 I still feel like the top is faster. It's a little bit easier to run than 1 and 2. So far we kept our spot though, which is nice. We're in 4th, which isn't too bad. Somebody's off up here. Just don't want to push it too hard right on the edge. My back wheel was like on it, I think. It was super close. I don't want to go too low in 1 and 2 and slide up and lose all my momentum. I'm trying to run that middle lane while it's got a decent amount of grip, because I feel like that works pretty well at this track when it gets really worn off on the top. Unless you could really run that top like the top 2 are. The 11's sliding through it a little bit, but he's still running really well up top. Like, if you're not super comfortable, like I'm not in 1 and 2, don't run the top at this point. Just run a little lower. And there's a lot of grip down here if you can stay out of the slick. If you just go a little bit lower than the slick and keep your back wheels out of it. 1 and 2 is pretty quick at this point, doing that. Ooh, started sliding really weird there. The 8 car is the one that went off earlier. He's the lap down car. Yeah, there's a lot of grip building up in that middle lane in 1 and 2 now. 11's definitely running 3 and 4 a lot better than me though. So he's still pulling away in 3 and 4. I definitely get him back a little bit in 1 and 2. But he definitely pulls away in 3 and 4 because he's running the edge a lot better than me. Definitely keeping his car straighter. His lap down car slid up a little bit off of 4. Hopefully we can get by him without a problem. Definitely catching the 11 there in 1 now. Ooh, the 11's going off.
Working the outside.
He saved it though. That was a good save.
Clear.
That was a very good save to not go out into the wall. Oh, and caution. So we're going to be starting in third now. That was lucky timing, I'd say, for us, because we just got past the line and everything. And then this lap down car we won't have to deal with. He'll go to the back. We got through 15 laps, though, without a caution. That was impressive. That middle lane does work kind of well now. I like it a lot. I like this middle lane right here where there's a ton of grip built up. Definitely is a little slick in the middle of it, but it's not too bad. And if you can run that top in 3 and 4, it's still really fast.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind
Come on, lap car. Get back in front of me. I think when we go to 1 to green, it will tell them to go to the back or something like that. And I think we'll be starting single file, I want to say. I want to say we'll be starting single file lane next time by. So it should get good here at the end. I might just want to... I don't know. I think I'll restart in third still. Fourth gear just doesn't have the get up and go like third gear does. As long as you just don't pull down too hard. Like the 3 car did in the heat race. I think he pulled down too hard trying to get on the gas and got sideways in the beginning of his heat race. But we had a decent gap back to 5th for a while there. We stuck with the 11 the whole time.
We're on 1 to go.
Yep, 8 cars going to go to the back. We are single file. Awesome. Single file makes it easier on the actual restart at least. You don't have to worry about somebody right below you. Hopefully we can have a good last 10 laps and keep it green. That'd be great if we can keep it green the rest of the way.
Get your tires cleaned up, buddy. Let's get ready to roll.
11 car is kind of a little far back on me, which kind of scares me.
Oh, that pace car's off. Everybody on the tote. Green.
Had a decent jump. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
10 more laps, man. 10 more. Keep digging.
A lot of that grip is gone in 1 and 2. Okay, 3 car just slammed us. Wasn't expecting that.
My bad, man.
Car inside.
I didn't know somebody from, like, the guy behind the 11 to throw a slider on everybody when I was trying to run the middle.
Inside.
Definitely didn't expect that.
Outside. Outside.
Hopefully we can get by him here in 3 and 4. That'd be great. Oh, I'm on the edge. Fuck.
Inside. Clear.
Save it. Don't hit me, please. Okay. I saved it, but lost a ton of time there, which is unfortunate. Ooh, more people are going over. 3 car just went over in 1 and 2. Okay, 13 car. Can I get by you?
Outside. Outside clear.
Try to go low.
You are a fucking piece of shit.
There's gonna be more people going over. Oh, and caution's out. Dang, we have to let the 3 car by too?
Pit crew. You get the thumbs up.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Whatever, our backup channel. Make sure everybody's on
This 3 car is gonna get a lot of spots back because we didn't get to the next lap. That is lucky on him.
Lining up behind the 12.
And we're gonna be way the hell back here now, which is really unfortunate.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around.
We're in front of the 13 somehow. Did not know that.
Wasn't trying to get into you there, man.
2 cars back here now, huh? What happened to him? Unless he's just kind of been back here, I don't know. Looks like we're in 8th currently. Where's 6th place though? Oh, 6th place is up there. Okay, so we are in 8th right now. Definitely lost a few spots there, getting slammed in turn 1 by the 3, which was unfortunate. Have to go back and see that because I didn't know he was throwing a slider on everybody. Did not expect that because he was behind the 11. Really did not expect any of that. I was just running the middle lane like I was and just got hit out of nowhere. Did not expect that one bit. And then I screwed up in 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is definitely my fault. Trying to get a little aggressive to get by the 3 car and just barely pushed it over the edge. But luckily didn't slam the wall or anything. Kept it pretty straight and just skimmed the wall a little bit, but got passed by a lot of guys. But hopefully we can have
1 to go.
a good last 6 laps here and try to gain some spots out of it. We need a good start though. That's the main thing. We have to have a good start. Everybody's accordion really bad back here though. But I feel like you can make the bottom lane work in both corners. Not like completely bottom, but like the lower lane. I feel like you can make both of them work. 3 and 4 is definitely faster on the outside if you can rip it.
Are you ready?
That was a bad start. I could not see the front people. I could see where like 3rd, 4th was. Watch people doing the same thing as last time. The 12 car just went over the edge.
Outside.
So he's gone. 2 and the 5 are fighting each other. 2 kind of got hooked a little bit by the 5, but they keep it straight.
5's going this time.
Top guys are still running right on the edge, which is crazy. Who was in second place for the longest time? Was it this 2 car? I honestly don't know. Or was it the 5? I really have no clue at all. I don't really have anywhere to go. We're in this mid-lower lane.
Outside.
My bad, dude.
Still there. Clear if you need it.
Try to keep whatever momentum we can up down here. It's very slow.
Outside. Only one outside right now. Clear outside.
1 and 2, you can definitely make that lower side work, though. 3 and 4 is so tough on the bottom. Because of the banking up top, if you can hit that right, it's so much faster. 2 car almost got on it. 5 car messed up a little bit.
2 more, let's go.
2 more times around. Okay, come on. See if the 2 tries to make a move. No, he doesn't. I think he feels like he can get by him off of 4. Oh, they get together a little bit. 5 cars getting really sideways in 3 and 4.
Outside.
I'm not really going to throw a slider, but I'm going to go low.
Clear.
Try to keep whatever momentum we can. I think the 2's going to get me by the line. Yeah, he did, easily.
Good race, Rocky. Good race, Sean. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wish we hadn't gotten smacked by him, though. That was unfortunate.
Montreal didn't wipe you out as much as they thought they would.
You're still smiling about that, aren't you?
1 car ended up winning. Not shocked by that. He was super fast. I want to go back to where I went over the edge because I screwed up really bad. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was right there. I ran decent here, got back to the outside of the 3 car and just barely pushed it. Oh, that's where somebody went over. I didn't even notice that. Somebody went over right there. I just barely pushed it too far right here. Back right, just barely got on it. Just had to let off to not smash the wall too hard. 2 car was already back here. Oh, interesting. I want to see that restart, though. Because this was right before the caution. The 11 car screwed up right there. And we were able to cross them before the line, and then the caution came out. And then the restart happened. We're up here. I don't expect the 3 car to go as far as he did. Like, he came out of nowhere. It bounced our car up, which probably shouldn't have happened, which is unfortunate. He was really trying to chuck it in low. And I was just keeping that middle lane, trying not to get too sideways, and we got bounced up by him, which is unfortunate altogether. And then the very beginning was interesting, too. We had a good jump, I feel like. Oh, the 6 car was the one up here. Ah, that's what it was. And he's the one that went over after the restart. I gotcha. Or right before the restart. Yeah, I think it was right after the restart he went over. But we were running really well for the longest part. If we wouldn't have had a caution, probably would have finished 3rd or 4th, because we were running right with the 11 the whole time. And I felt like I ran really well. I screwed up about lap 3 or 4 when the 11 car tried pulling up, like right here. Didn't know he was going to try to pull up and get in that, because right here I screwed up. I got on the brakes too much, and it kind of caused a jam up behind me. Luckily, everybody kept it straight. But we ran really well, I feel like, once we got straightened out and started going. Because I just felt like I ran the edge pretty well for the most part. And then once that lower line in 1 and 2 started coming in, I actually went down here quite early. I went down here lap 6 and just ran it from then. And it actually worked out pretty well for me, because just that outside in 1 and 2 terrifies me. And it actually was gaining a lot of speed for me too, which wasn't bad, because what kind of times were we running? Ran 6.5, 4.44, 4, 5.5. So we were consistent with it, at least for the most part. Pretty consistent. And then the last few laps slower, trying to get around some people and fight at the end. But let's go back, see any incidents that happened in the feature here. See what happened through this race. They're trying to go 3-4 wide back here. Not going to quite work out. Oh, that's what happened to the 2 car. They're 3 wide. I don't know if he knew somebody was inside. He probably did, but gets hit a little bit, but they keep it straight. Gets into the 16 again. Slides up in front. 16 gets into the back of him. Doesn't turn down quick enough. Somebody's gonna probably go off. Oh no, it's the 2 and the 16 going at it again. Jesus. They were going at it for a while, it seems like. Jesus, what was going on with these guys? I'm surprised the caution didn't come out because it was like right at the top there. Like 2 cars going sliding in real low and just goes and slams the 16 at that point. That was just bad. That wasn't even an attempt at a slider. That was just trying to move him out the way. 6 car goes over right there. That was right after the restart. Can't really see what's going on with him. Over there. 3 car went off right there, which I remember seeing, and then the caution came out. What did the caution come out for? 9 and the 12 get together. 12 is just ripping it along the top still. Never gets back on the track. Is he going to slam the wall here? Oh, that's probably the caution. The person on the edge. Come on. Why'd the caution come out? It's like the 3 car lost a ton of time and gets like most of his spots back and comes back and finishes 3rd because... Oh, and this was after the race, yeah. The 2 and the 5, what happened with them? I was right with them, and I don't even think I recognized anything happening. Like, the 5 car definitely was a little slower. He was definitely more sideways here in 3 and 4. But the 2 car just couldn't get by him, and then he just goes and slams him after the race, too. The 5 didn't do anything wrong. He was just running his line. Didn't really, like, go necessarily block or anything. The 2 car just had to find a way around him. And the top side in 3 and 4 is definitely the fastest. And the 2 car was running it better, just couldn't get a good enough turn down off the corner because 5 car is super sideways there. They get together a little bit, which the 5 car is not doing anything wrong. He just got sideways. 2 car has to try to avoid them. They hit a little bit, and luckily they stayed straight. Actually, kind of not luckily. I was hoping they got together. And this was the last corner as well. Not able to keep up enough momentum down here, and the 2 car comes flying back by. You can see how much speed off of 4 has. But I didn't even notice this happened right next to me, to be honest. It just goes, pushes him off the track. But I'll take, what, 7th out of that after screwing up, I guess. We should have been 3rd, 4th probably, up there with the 11. The 6 car, he ended up finishing 14th when he was running 2nd the whole time. With that caution coming out, really messed up a lot of people. The 11 car messed up, we got by him. 3 car messed up and got freaking bailed out by a caution, so that's lucky on his part. So we finished 7th, which is tough, but we are car number 4 out of 16. We might still gain the slide speed item. We'll go see, and let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. Alright, results in strength field nearly 2,700 is a pretty good split here. There's only 2 different splits. 1 car is by far the fastest. If he wouldn't have won that heat race though by barely winning, like with the 11, I think it would have been a more interesting race between the 1 and the 6 probably, and the 11 altogether, because the 11 would have had the pole and everything would have probably been a lot different there. But we finished 7th, lose 15. That's unfortunate. I thought we had gained the slice bit, not lose. I guess because the 11 car and the 9 car finished so high up, and they gained a lot, like 93 and 64, so that kind of makes some sense. But I tried running a 305 race at Knoxville the other day for like today's race, and I got wrecked out. Not wrecked out, but I got like hit out, like spun around and finished way in the back at like lap 5 or so. So it was just a really boring race. So decided to do this one instead. Next race will probably be the World of Outlaw not sprint cars, World of Outlaw super late models at Knoxville, which will be a lot of fun. Because those cars can rip it around there and have a lot of fun. But this was a really fun race as well. The street stocks here, very tough to run that edge. The 1 car ran the top on both corners all the way around the entire track, like for the whole race. So he was flying up there. Luckily, he never went over for his sake, but he was flying. There's a lot of Canadians in this race actually too. The 1, the 2, the 8 car. There were more Canadians than I thought there would be, like an Australian 9 car up there. So really diverse field, which is a lot of fun. But I can't be mad about the results. I screwed up once, which was my fault. Wish we wouldn't have gotten hit in turn 1. That was not my fault, but it is what it is. Try to gain those spots back. Got a couple back from people going over, and it wasn't too bad. So feel like I had a good race. I can't really change too much in it besides those cautions coming out. If the cautions wouldn't have came out, we probably would have finished top 3, 4 easily, and that would have been a really good day for us. But it is what it is. But I appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. Let me know if you guys did this race this week and how it went for y'all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.